Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking on this video. And today's reading is going to be about how to deal with the things we need to deal with at the moment. Basically how to solve our worries. And because I've talked to the souls and they were like, can you please reassure them that everything is alright and that everything will be alright. And I'm going to do that today. I'm going to show you, I'm going to ask the souls how you can deal with your worries, how I can deal with my worries, how we can deal with our worries, and how what we are supposed to learn from them. So today there are basically two parts to this reading. So first we're gonna go in with these little cards. I think most of you know for now what these cards are about. They're just little cards that I've drawn some images on, and they're going to tell us a bit about the theme today, basically. Okay, I'll get the second card as well. Okay, so I feel like many of us have difficulties combining the things we love to do and the things we have to do. And whether that is with our kids or with our job, it's like including a hobby in your daily life, and that already is difficult for some of us because we have a structured day, things we need to do, lots of to-do stuff. We need to care for others, but like for these things that we do for our heart, they don't really find any time for that. So let's see what they want to tell us about that. So the first part is going to be how to deal with our worries. Exactly. How can we deal with the things that are worrying the most at the moment? Okay, they're already, look at that. That's funny. Okay, this card really wanted to come out. See, there are these things that we are worrying about, but sometimes we are worrying about things that have already been spilled. Sometimes they're something we just need to leave behind, and we just need to go forward and actually work on the things that are still standing up. So how can we deal with the things we need to deal with at the moment? We can look to the things that are working and not to the things that are not. Let's say we have problems with we are mad at ourselves that we do not do the things that we plan to do, and we're not achieving what we're trying to achieve, or what we've set. We have not achieved the goal that we have set ourselves. Well, that's this, right? We haven't achieved all the things that we wanted, but we certainly have achieved something. And so we need to turn around and look at the things that we have and not at the things that we do not have. Okay, my jaw is getting tense. So maybe some of us have teeth problems. If someone has like a toothache, that's basically what this toothache wants you to know. That you should focus on the things that you can do and that you are doing, and not on the things that are not working the way you want them to. And also, this tooth, I know it sounds silly, but your tooth wants you to know, basically, your body wants you to know that you should stop criticizing yourself that much. We don't need to criticize about all the things we do. We don't need to talk bad about ourselves, like, boy, I didn't do that today again, or how could I be so dumb, or whatever. All these bad words that we sometimes wouldn't say to anyone else, but we do say to ourselves. Why, right? Self-love is a part of this reading as well. So let's look at the things that are working. That's a big big thing to deal with our worries. Focus on the things that we need, there are no worries about. Yeah, let's say you have two, or I don't know, you have two businesses and one is going well and the other isn't, and you're really trying to get both up to a pretty good level, and you're trying to have the same income with both of them and whatever. Why not focus on a business that is working rather than on a business that isn't working? Because otherwise, when you forget to put some energy into the things that are working, well, nothing is going to work, right? So sometimes we need to divide our energy, and sometimes we need to decide where to put our energy. I'm not telling you to give up a business, but I'm telling you to put more energy into the things that are working. Put more attention to the things that are working. Be proud of yourself for the things that are working. And you can still work on the things that you want to build, but why choosing disappointment when you can choose satisfaction, right? It's always the focus. Yeah. We need to put energy into the things for them to bloom. And sometimes we need help from others. Sometimes we need others to... sometimes we simply need someone to be there for us, right? So one more thing you can do, and I can do, and we can do to deal with our worries is to ask someone for help, to talk with someone. I'm not specifically talking about someone that can help you with the things you're doing, but someone, and not someone that can make a decision for you, but someone that can simply be there for you, hold you if you need to be held, talk you up, telling you that you can be proud of yourself. Sometimes we need these reminders and these people around us that we can turn to if we are feeling down. Yeah, that's something that your soul wants you to know. You can always turn to your soul, to your spirit guide, to your angels. You can always turn to the higher beings for help and for them to be there for you, right? And one more thing that seems fairly important is that we are supposed to give some love into the things that are working. Not only energy, but love and passion and, positivity, harmony. Let's say you have a business that is working and a business that isn't working, right? Then you're supposed and called to put some love into the things that are working. Find the love in that again. Expand it. Maybe even try to bring them together. There are things that are not working at the moment to gain energy from the things that are. I mean, I really hope you can understand what I mean with your topic. But these two businesses just came to my mind. So really focus on the things that are fun and that are easy and feel good. And because you need to practice that energy again. You need to step into that energy again. We need to step into that. Yeah, and sometimes we need to put our all, we need to passionately give all we have into something. Sometimes what it needs is our devotion. Ourselves being totally into it and totally for it and are ready to give a lot for what we want. I'm going to clarify this one. The Ace of Cups. What do you want to tell us about the Ace of Cups? Okay, and we need to trust ourselves. We need to, there we have the balance again. We need to trust ourselves. We need to believe that what we do is good and is working because it comes from God or from the universe. Sometimes we need to, gain our confidence back. And something the universe is telling me a lot these days is that I'm not supposed to judge myself. I'm just supposed to do. Basically what they're saying is, whenever I do these kind of messages and I feel, let's say, insecure about it, or they tell me to, they're telling me, you're not the person giving them the message, we are. So why do you need to feel insecure about what you do? When you simply tell them what we tell you. That's the energy, you know, that's an example. So sometimes we need to stop thinking it's about us and realizing it's about others way more than it is about us. That's important here. That's really important, actually. So how can you deal with your problems? How can we deal with our problems? Find balance. Do not criticize yourself too much or what you do. That's very important. Because then maybe some of you have experienced dizziness or foot ache, like your foot is hurting, or your shoulders are very tense, and like your neck, I'm getting that, your neck may be tense. That all comes from this criticizing yourself, basically beating yourself up. Some of us do that. Not all. I can definitely sense that some others are softer with themselves and are nearly giving up something, or just simply devastated, like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how to go on. And then you need to turn to the universe, and you need to make a decision. What do you want to do? Sometimes it needs your devotion, it needs your decision. And it also needs a balance. It needs, sometimes we need to balance structure and this free-spirited way of working. Sometimes we need to structure our day and make sure that we have a to-do list and that we can make little ticks. But sometimes we need some time for us to be creative, and creativity is not really like something that you do, that you can make a tick at the end of, right? Because creativity is a free-spirited way of working, let's say. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, and sometimes we need to have space in our day that we can do things that we haven't planned to do. So we need to balance out the devotion and our all that we give into things. And then again, there's something that we do for ourselves. Again, I've made many videos about that, work-life balance, and about doing things for yourself, looking after yourself. And that's always important. And then we need time to, doesn't say that you cannot put everything you have into something, right? Carefully and from the heart, and if it feels right only. Yeah, okay, so now we're gonna ask for what do we have to learn from this I'm gonna take them in. From the problem we are basically experiencing at the moment, what are we supposed to learn from it? What is our lesson? Okay, so they're already telling me not all of us are supposed to know that yet, but we will find out. What is our lesson? What do we need to learn from it? Okay, so definitely the connection. We need to learn about the connection to God, to the spirit world, to our soul. That's basically the message here. We need to learn about the connection with our soul. We need to feel, we are here to feel this connection to our soul. Some of us have lost that a bit. And this problem we are experiencing at the moment is here for us to learn to connect with ourselves again, and with the spiritual world, and with the universe, or God. So what else? What else do you want to tell us? What do we have to learn from this? Oh, okay. Oh. No. Again, some of you can actually talk to spirit, and some of you can talk to loved past ones, you know, people who have passed on. Some of you have that gift, and they are to discover it from whatever problem you're facing at the moment. And I can tell you that, and I am supposed to remind you for that and tell you that. And some of us need to learn that sometimes it needs our energy, our devotion, our hands for things to happen. Basically, sometimes it really we need to invest in something, and it doesn't mean I'm not talking about money, but energy and thoughts and stuff. So that's something we are supposed to learn from here as well, that we need to, sometimes the things that we really, really want need us to really, really invest in them energetically. Exactly. Now I have another deck of cards that I have made some time ago and just printed recently. So I'm going to use these today as well. So we're just going to get another message from them. What do you want to tell us for the end of this video, dear souls? Okay, so they want to tell us that everything is all right, and also that the direction you're going is the right one. The direction you have chosen is the right one. Whatever you are not sure about at the moment, if you are supposed to go on with that, which you do, you have made the right decision in your head. So whatever direction you're going at the moment, it's the right one. It's your way. It's the way you need to go, even. You're supposed to go. And if you feel like it's not, then you need to choose the direction that feels good. Sometimes we let ourselves be manipulated by the words of others and by their thoughts, what they think is the right thing for us to do. And then we need to come back to ourselves and we need to think about what feels right for me. What do I think is the right decision? And that is the right decision. So like you're in a compass and you will choose the right direction. If you feel like you're not going the right direction at the moment. One more message. This one. No. No more message. Yeah, sometimes the souls are quite funny. But that's not all. It's not just not really. There is no more for you to hear, but it's also now trust yourself. Sometimes the minds of others do not carry the answers we search for. Sometimes it's all within us. Sometimes we need to listen to our own mind, our own thoughts, and we can still ask for help and ask for someone to help us, to hug us, for example, or to hold us, some emotional help, basically. So I really hope this somewhat different reading was interesting to you, and then you can give it a thumbs up so I know that this is good. And yeah, if you would like me to look into your problem a bit deeper, and if you want to get some more answers from your soul and or from the universe, then feel free to write me an email. I'm not doing anything with the email addresses I'm getting. I simply want to offer my, I'm not even want to say my help, because I'm not really helping you, but I want to offer you the connection to your soul. And if you would like that, feel free to write me an email. It's in the description. And now I'm so thankful for you that you have been letting me talk to your soul. Thank you. I love this. Bye bye.